Hey there, YouTube friends. S. Stan Wolf. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I always do appreciate it. And I think this park really needs no introduction. This park is, it was 3 years in the making, and it was definitely, if you've never actually spent that long building on a park, you just, you have no clue how tough this was, and just how mentally taxing something like this can be. So it's particularly when you're working with a group of people, Mike and John, Mass Bandit and N7. Those guys, these type of parks are definitely a test to friendship, a test to sanity. And they had, like, you know, their nerds, Ruble Trillions and Kinderly, a bunch of people helped them with a bunch of different stuff on this. But those are our main guys, Mike and John. And like I said, doing parks like this, I can just not commend their workmanship, the craftsmanship, just like I said, all of the behind the scenes things that a lot of people that don't do these collaborative type major park builds, you have no clue. Just, you don't know if the other person's upset with you because maybe you haven't been able to build in the park for 3 weeks. You've got to worry about real life issues going on with the other person you're building with, and not trying to step on their toes or make them upset. Then you've got the whole other angle of not knowing what you're doing is going to not set right with the person that you're building with. And you know, Mike's got a little bit of a reputation of coming in and then completely destroying everything you've built. No, I'm just kidding, but. Well, no, actually, I'm not just kidding. That's kind of what he does. But it's always typically for the best. And, you know, so there's all of this, like I said before, this mentally taxing type stuff when you jump into these type of builds with people. And it's not just you and your brain and your own time. And Mary's is on fire. But it's like I said, it's totally a different animal than when you're just trying to build stuff on your own, and you don't, you know, if you want to take a 3-week break and start building on your own things, that is totally on you. Whereas in these situations, you've got 2 or 3 people messaging you, hey, you ready to take the park back? Hey, did you get Bear Creek Depot done? Hey, what if we go ahead and get rid of the coaster that you took a month to build? It doesn't really set right now. So there are so many factors that go into these type of builds. And I just, like I said, I really can't commend these guys enough for jumping in and just making this happen over the years and providing us with so much content and entertainment, and, you know, just changes and switchbacks and ending plans and starting new plans. Really, really fun, just fun process to watch. And, you know, it's just so almost like surreal to kind of be down here in the park now, and just flying around. You know, what was essentially their build, their baby for 3 years, and now we can finally get in here and see it for ourselves. Really, really neat stuff. I don't want to keep you guys here too long because I know a lot of you guys have probably already jumped in and have been messing with the park on your own. But one thing I don't want to skim over, I believe Wings and Strings really helped him with a lot of this stuff too. But just look at the backstory of the tunnels and stuff that bring you in to NoNameLandia. And just the whole, the infrastructure part of it. They've got a little gas station down here, a little donut, little cosmic cow over there. Look at all of this work that went into nothing that is even inside of the boundaries of the park. Really, really awesome sight lines over there. I love this little sign right here, their little Kinderbot requires fudge sign, Lamar. But yeah, so like I said, look at all of this work before you even get into the park. Boulder Creek, NoNameLandia. and then the really, really gorgeous parking lot. Like I said, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I think the master Wings and Strings really, really helped them with this parking lot, kind of getting it in order over the series. Look, they've got their little barriers right here in their little drop-off only area. Accounted for handicap parking. Really, really neat. One of my favorite buildings, though, is right when you come in, like this little information, almost like a little log cabin information building. That is absolutely awesome. I'm telling you what, if you don't play a drinking game on this video with me saying awesome, because you will most likely have to be rushed to the hospital with alcohol poisoning, but it is just awesome. And another thing, too, that it seems like they really, right up my alley, that they really spent a lot of budget on and a lot of theming and a lot of time is their Rapids ride over here. And just look like, particularly when you come up to this, when you get past this lift, look down here. The railroad, we just missed the train. Just look at all of this infrastructure work and the pumps, pump houses. Got the water tanks over here. Lot of rock work. Look, even a little like a little employee access stairway over here. We could probably, we could do an episode. We could be here for a week and probably still not see every little bit of detail. That's why, I think what we'll do is we'll just kind of randomly jump around and let's plop down and just look at some of the detail. So blacksmith shop right here. They're looking for a bathroom. Churros. Mein Gluten Bakery. But just look at all the little, we've got the little barrels out here. Little clock. Kodiak glass work. Really, really Dollywood-esque on that little gift shop. Really, really awesome little tower. No climbing. This is, like I said, there's Mineral Junction. Yeah, Mineral, he helped on this. Smoked trout, fish stew, fish cakes. This is intense. I love this. Look at the shovels here. I love this rustic type theming. You guys know me. I'm always going to gravitate to anything rustic, but definitely think one of my favorite areas in the park, Danny Tanner's. Really, really awesome. Another area, of course, not to beat the rustic horse to death, but I also love, look how they have this log. I was looking around earlier. Boulder Creek log flume. Look how they've got that holding up right here up against the building. Boulder Creek Logging Company. One thing, too, that these guys did not miss out on is the themed queue. That is so cool how they've got this set up. And, they've got the, just everything, like hardly has, like I don't think any of their rides have just a regular little clue. Look at the little backstage fence they have here. Little work truck. All of this. Looks like this might be some kind of like little generators they have maybe, or little extra pallets. Definitely did not forget about, this is one of my favorite shots too right here, especially with the oak tree. You guys know this is one of my favorite trees in the game, but right here on Mama Nim's. Pizza, cold drink, subs. I love that view. I love how the oak tree is like reaching out towards the facades. And then you've got Viper over in the background. And, one thing, too, this is, their little car ride here. And the train depot, really, really popular with the people. I think Rubel may have done this little carousel dome for them, if I remember correctly. But, this whole little area, Peony Park, really, really awesome car ride. Huge sky wheel up there. Look at the like the barrier fencing that you see for the train here, like the big railroad tie pieces of wood, kind of like the tiered, like the little tiered fencing and foliage. Little car ride makes its way up over that bridge. That is just an awesome turn right there. Like I said, guys, oh, here they come. There's so much to look at. I know we're gonna miss some of this, but I just had to jump in and at least get some cinematics recorded. I believe Wings and Strings also had a big part in their train museum here. He is big on trains and Western paintings. I'm not sure if his commissions are actually open right now, but he does portraits, locomotive portraits, Western portraits, all kinds of really, really awesome stuff. Like I said, if his commissions are open, go hit him up. Tom, Wings and Strings. They've got their little rides set up over here, almost like their little fairground area. Rickety crickets. That's really, really awesome. We'll take a look at the backstage stuff here in a minute. I just kind of wanted to do a quick little fly through Rust Belt Rumble right here. Awesome. Like we said again, themed queues. Really, really cool. Then you've got Phoenix right here that I think Kinderly came back and did a rework on this one. Really, really awesome coaster. Fits right in there perfectly. I was telling those guys, too, watching their final, watching like episode 41, 42, it really, even with Planet Zoo coming out, and you guys have to let me know if you feel the same way. I just, especially after what NoNameLandia has made me not want to give up on Planet Coaster just yet. It's really... essentially, it's kind of made me, here's Bandit over here off to the left. It's made me want to start a new park. Like, I want to get back into this, just looking at all this. Look at their backstage. Look at the semis. I think that's Ruble Trillion semis right there. Bringing in equipment. You've got extra coaster pieces back here. Employee parking. They've got a whole storage area back here, security. This is just absolutely insane. Vengeance over here. One of these, I can't remember which one, without looking back immediately. One of these I thought Mike said was going to go. I don't know. I know Sylv had built Firestorm for him, or at least I believe he started the station part. But I thought Mike said they were going to redo one of these or get rid... Was it Viper? I'll have to go back and check that out. But one of these, I think they were going to get rid of, like on their next season. Look, they've got the bus parking out there. Really, really awesome. The park. Conifer Slopes, Nagali, Diamond Heights, Jubilee Gardens, Adventure Landing, Broville, Fantasyland, Buffalo Valley. Really, really cool little theater they've got there. Peregrine has some of the most beautiful sight lines I have ever seen in this game. Look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. And you know what, too? Actually, this whole time we've been sitting here, I actually haven't been playing the audio. I don't know. I might have to back out, because I usually play with the audio off. But I downloaded there's 146 megabytes worth of audio in the game, like in their file that Mike and them put on the workshop. Yeah, it's like 150 megabytes worth. So you guys have to jump in and get that audio downloaded. Mike was telling me, because really they put a lot of work into that, and it really gives you that awesome extra little boost, that extra feel. So definitely don't sleep on that audio. I think I would have to back out, and because I just downloaded that but we won't do that for this one because we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. But just kind of wanted to jump in and show these guys some support. I've known these guys since way back in the RollerCoaster Tycoon 3, Shy Guys World days. As a matter of fact, with Mike and John, I didn't think they actually even liked me back in the day. They might still not like me, but I think these two guys are awesome. I looked up to them since, like I said, way back in the Shy Guys World forum days. These guys were like, they were like on it. They were like the forum mods, the forum pit bulls. They really kept that thing running in tip-top shape, and that was some fun times. And now they're not on there as much anymore as they are on their Bro Nation Discord. So don't forget to jump on there and join those guys on that. And I'm on there lurking around from time to time. And if you think this is good, you would just go to their Discord and go to their Trident competition and just look back at some of the Trident winners and some of the entries. It will blow your Planet Coaster head off of your shoulders. And but yeah, guys, I just wanted to, like I said, jump in and show you, walk around a little bit, and show you NoNameLandia. They've done an awesome job kind of reviewing this as well. So definitely go check out Mike and John's channels, and hopefully they've kind of, I don't know if they'll get Mike on board, but I think they've been talking about a NoNameLandia zoo or a Bro Nation zoo. So hopefully in the next few days, might hear some more about that. Kind of like once the game gets started. But anyways, yeah, big thank you to Mike and John and the whole Bro Nation for letting me come in and record this and show it off to my people. And yeah, thank you guys again, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you. See you.